I know you gonna dig this. Get funky with me.
Do you I hate to bring this up, but do you take it easy a bit on the road, or do you cover your faces off? Because
no,
I mean, you really
what did Mickey Six say? He said, if you guys keep up this Animal House stuff, you're gonna be dead in 2 weeks. And we said, funny, we've been doing it for a year now.
No, it just gets crazier, actually.
All right, it's our fault. My fault. We were the band who brought down the 80s.
How's everybody doing today? Here I am in Woodland Hills, California. This is a sad one. This is a tough one. Jani Lane, lead singer of Warrant. Everybody remember Warrant from the 80s, early 90s. They were around for a while. They never made it as big as Guns N' Roses. I saw them open for Poison when I was young, and I was a huge Poison fan. Got to meet Poison and Jani Lane at Much Music in Toronto. Much Music is like the MTV of Canada. And I'm gonna see if I can find that photo of Jani Lane. It was a close-up of his face that I got.
I don't need to be the king of the world, as long as I'm the hero.
Outside of Much Music, but I was there for Bret Michaels and got his autograph stuff. But then I saw Warrant in concert, and they blew me away. They were really good. Cherry Pie, Heaven, those are their two biggest hits. But right beside me is the hotel room where on August 11th, 2011, or the hotel where Jani Lane was found dead of acute alcohol poisoning. Very, very sad. It used to be, at the time it was a Comfort Inn, now it's called 818. So I'm just above the parking lot. There's the front lobby. But this is what the hotel looks like now. And he was found dead in the morning in room 118, which is just around the corner, and we're gonna go around in a moment. It's a very bizarre story. I mean, he was struggling for a while. He was found in the morning by housekeeping, and there's a 911 call that they made.
What room number is the patient in?
Room 118.
Okay, room 118. So, are you there?
No, I'm calling at the lobby. I work at the front desk.
Okay, so what's the problem there? Tell me exactly what happened.
And what's really bizarre was he was lifeless. He had obviously been dead for a while, but nobody that worked at the hotel at the time, I'm assuming it's different owners now, it's a different company. Like I said, it was a Comfort Inn. Nobody would go to check on him. They said, can you do CPR? Can you check to see if he's breathing? Because the housekeeping just assumed when they saw him that he was dead. They did not, they refused to go. I thought that's just so sad. Like, nobody would help. I mean, yes, they probably assumed he was dead, but if you listen to the 911 call, they just say nobody wants to go and check. Nobody wants to go double check. But yes, it was revealed that it was acute alcohol poisoning. He had a note in his pocket that said, I am Jani Lane. And apparently it was written, and it wasn't his handwriting, but a friend of his on more than one occasion had put that in his pocket because that's how far gone he was with alcohol, and I believe prescription pills as well. He was full-blown alcoholic, and sadly he would need that note, so if somebody found him alive or dead, but I'm assuming they would put it there for if he was alive, so they would know who he is. And the police investigated that, tried to figure out what that note meant, but then they figured out that's what it was. It's not the craziest hotel, like, it's not, that's the 101 freeway right behind, that goes right into Hollywood. We're far from Hollywood though. It's a weird location. There's not much out here. They said they're building a new high school across the street, but really there's not much around. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it was 2011, Warrant's heyday was gone. It was they were no longer the top of the charts, but it's still an odd place for a rock star to end up. Just this little hotel.
You know, in the office of Columbia in New York, over the president's desk, Donnie Einer's desk, his secretary's desk, actually. There was a huge poster of Cherry Pie, you know, and that was a big ego boost or stroke to the band to know that you're a priority at such a huge label. And then when we were going to release the next record, which was called Dog Eat Dog, I did the exact same trip to New York to talk with Donnie. And over his secretary's desk was a huge poster again, only this time it was Alice in Chains' Dirt. And I was like, I think we slipped down the priority ladder here a little bit. And that was one of the very first signs.
Let's go around and take a look.
Paramedics are on the way, okay? Just stay on the line, say exactly what to do next. Does anybody there know CPR first aid?
I know.
Is there any way you can transfer me to the room? Is there anyone there that's willing to go into the room and see if we can maybe do CPR, or do you think that the patient's already passed away? Okay, well, tell you what, ma'am, if somebody is willing to go in there and just to go check it out and then give us a call, okay? We are on our way. I mean, you don't have to, but, you know, it just, if this person needs help, we need to do CPR. It'd be nice to at least know if we can help him. You know what I mean? If not, then if he's passed away, well, then there's nothing else we can do.
So you want us to go in the room and...
Well, it's up to you, ma'am. Is somebody there willing to go in the room, or...?
No, nobody wants to do it.
Okay, well, that's fine then, ma'am. Help's on the way, okay?
Oh, okay.
We're on our way.
So now here we are at the front of the hotel. So that was the room. That's room 118, where Jani Lane from Warrant passed away. They were huge at one time. Warrant was a big band. 2 great songs that I can remember right off the top of my head. I'm sure there's some Warrant fans are going to check this video out, I hope. And maybe put some of their favorite songs there and I'll check them out. Those are the 2 I remember the most. They're their biggest hits, I believe, for sure. But I'm telling you, when I saw them live, when I saw them open for Poison, I think it was at Kingswood Music Theatre back in Toronto at Canada's Wonderland. I don't know, I was younger, but I loved going down to Much Music and trying to meet my rock heroes. And then I saw Warrant that night in concert, and they rocked it. They were just as good as Poison. They were awesome. He's a great frontman, Jani Lane. You see, there's not much going on here on this particular stretch of road. All I can show you really is the outside of the room, the hotel, and that's it. He was cremated, his ashes were given to friends and family. There's no grave to visit for Jani Lane, but we can play his music, we can remember him that way. Very sad. So rest in peace, Jani Lane. Too young. What happens with a lot of, with a lot of bands, I guess, they're the rock and roll lifestyle, drinking, other things, that's part of it, and some people can't shake it afterwards. And Jani Lane obviously struggled with some demons. But hope he's at peace now. Rest in peace, Jani Lane. Peace and love to all of you watching. Peace out.